who their record this season speaks for themselves with goals and assists. So I think he's doing his job. Okay, he's not getting the goals, but in time that will come.
And I think what was really instrumental for Bethlehem Steel FC, and you mentioned the two guys getting Austin Trusty and Derek Jones to sign first-team contracts. What did you see as a leader for Steel FC in particular from those two this season that got them with the first team?
Well, I think Jones has developed. He had a little bit of a tough start with the first two games. He found it a little bit difficult, but he found his feet quite quickly after that, and he developed. He's a ball-carrying midfielder, which is, in this day and age, it's quite rare. You know, he eats the ground up with the ball. Austin, he's younger, he's only 17, 18, so he has an awful lot more time to develop, but he is aggressive for a 17 or 18-year-old. He wants to go and win the ball, and as he develops, he'll become technically better, so we'll only add to the Union's roster.
And we've seen the academy play a huge role with Bethlehem Steel. You coming from Europe, I know those things are a little more common, so how do you compare what you've seen from the Union Academy from what you've seen back home?
Well, back home in Ireland, this is much different to what we have back home. We've been fortunate enough to be in the facility in YSC out in KOP. It's been absolutely fabulous, and the work that they're doing, and everybody, they just want the Union to progress, and it's enjoyable to be around it and be involved. It's quite refreshing.
And it was also challenging, James, that you had to play some clubs that are not affiliated with MLS teams, where the Union, of course, and Bethlehem Steel FC are affiliates. How difficult was that to play clubs like a Louisville City FC and FC Cincinnati, who are just independent, versus clubs that are MLS2 teams, essentially?
Yeah, it does come with its difficulties. A lot of these guys who aren't at MLS2 clubs would be trying to feed families and pay mortgages. So they're grown men, as opposed to MLS2 teams have kind of younger rosters. So it does come with its difficulties, but at the end of the day, each game brings up a fresh challenge, and that's why we play the game.
All right, thank you so much for your time, James. Always great to get your insight.
Thanks a million, guys.
James Chambers, part of Bethlehem Steel FC in the inaugural season. A couple of weeks ago, the Union were lucky enough to be visited by three special ladies. Rena, Aaliyah, and Shyla Shaw are triplets, but born 15 weeks premature. With the help of the March of Dimes and some amazing doctors and nurses, their parents now have three healthy, happy, and as you'll see now, extremely active little girls.
Come on in. What's your name? Shyla. Nice to meet you. I'm Brian. What's your name? Rena. Nice to meet you. I'm Brian. Hello. What's your name? Aaliyah. Nice to meet you. You guys gonna have fun today?
Yes.
You're gonna watch practice and eat
Yes.
lunch with us and
Yes.
take pictures
We're
and
gonna
play
have
soccer. Pizza.